This is a replacement battery for an 18-volt NiMH Porter cable power tool. I received this to review for free. If you wanted to purchase it, it would cost you $41. So that's the battery. If you're familiar with the Porter cable brand, this is a not OEM, it's a generic replacement battery for the Porter cable brand. It's a rechargeable NiMH battery, and it claims 3.6 amp hours or 64.8 watt hours. So we're going to throw this in my universal charger. It does lithium, NiCd, and NiMH, and charge this guy up. All right, this guy is fully charged. All right, it is 6:46 p.m. Alright, that definitely ran the battery down. Like, even in the drill, it won't even turn, it just makes a brrr noise. Alright, so to try to figure out the actual capacity of this battery, we are charging it, connected to a watt meter here. And right now, I'm getting a double flash, or I should say it's a solid flash that's long with a short flash, and that is a battery overheat warning. And so this battery just discharged all the way down, ran continuously, and so it's too hot to be charged right now, so I need to wait for this to cool down. Now the battery itself feels slightly warm to the touch, but not really overly hot, although the heat sensor is down deep inside the cells, so I'm perfectly willing to believe that they want those cells to cool down a little bit more before they charge it. Okay, it's cooled down enough. We are charging. This guy is drawing 43 watts, and so if it's a 64 watt hour battery, it's going to take at least an hour and a half, probably 2 hours to charge it up, because the watt rate will probably taper as it gets closer to full. So we're going to record how many watt hours it takes, or actually in this case it'll be kilowatt hours, so it'll be 0.06 or something like that for a 60 kilowatt hour or 60 watt hour battery, and we'll let it go until it's done. Okay, so this battery is fully charged, and it took 50 watt hours to charge this guy up. So the 64.8 watt hour rating here seems a little high if it only took 50 watt hours, including the charger inefficiencies, to charge this guy back up. Let me just confirm the watt draw. So right now it's drawing 1 watt, which is basically this light turned on, so it is done charging. Okay, so this guy fits pretty well. It's just a little bit tighter at the front than the default battery, so you have to be careful when you slide it on, but once you get it started, it slides on and fits and snaps really well. It runs all of my Porter cable 18-volt tools just fine. We had, something like I think 36-minute runtime, no load on the circular saw, so it has a decent amount of power. May or may not live up to its actual capacity on the base plate here, but even if this is a 3 amp hour instead of a 3.6 amp hour battery, it's a nice little NiMH replacement battery for your Porter cable tools. I think if it was me, I'd probably file these corners down just a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier to get onto the tool. That initial, getting it on the tool at the initial bit, once you get it lined up perfectly, it snaps on and works just fine. But just getting this into the tool, I think if you filed those corners a little bit, that'd make it a little easier. Oh yeah. I took this flat file, just kind of rounded over those edges there a little bit, and this is much easier to get to go into your tool there. You don't have to be perfectly exactly lined up, just anywhere near the general area, and it'll go in and latch in place. So this guy's 40 bucks, and that's a lot of money. When you can get a lithium-ion version one for about the same, which has, you know, a much lighter weight, about the same performance, maybe slightly better performance. So you can see I've already gone up to the lithium version, and the charger is backwards compatible with NiMH, so I can use it with this battery. However, I think, you know, if I'm recommending a Porter Cable 18-volt upgrade, I think I'd say buy the kit with the lithium charger and the lithium battery. I think you can get that kit, you know, for probably 50 or 60 bucks, you know, just a little bit more than the NiMH battery. Now, if you're just looking to eke out another couple of years, you already have the NiMH charger, you could just get an NiMH replacement battery.